This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses.
This guy. Unbelievable.
So, as someone who is a huge fan of Jack Gardiner's playing, I was looking at, I think it was on his Instagram feed that I saw this. He was playing Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Anyway, Bill Withers tune, right? It's Bill Withers, isn't it? And he played this lick which really caught my attention. And I thought it was the perfect answer for, you know, you see people ask the question, how can I play outside? What is playing outside? And I thought this lick really, really neatly shows a really great strategy for playing outside and how to use it effectively. And so for that reason, I hope you don't mind, Jack. I wanted to break this lick down and let's get into it. So first of all, to play outside effectively, you need to know what is inside. What that means is that for an outside lick to work effectively, pretty much every other note around it, before it, all that stuff needs to sound like you really intended what you were playing. Otherwise, you know, this outside concept doesn't work. So that's kind of rule one of Fight Club, is that to play outside, you do need to be in somewhat, or at least sound like you're intending and in control of what's happening. So for that to work, you'd probably want to know that this song basically works in A minor. And we go up to the E minor here, back to the D minor, so very strongly we're kind of stating A minor type statements. And you could listen to the melody for a clear sense of that. That is all very A minor-y, C major-y. Right, so this lick then, what we're going to be doing, it starts, as I'm hearing it, I'm here 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm kind of counting it double time. Just after the snare is where this line starts, so it's on like the second semiquaver of the third beat. So if you listen for the snare and then pick up from there, we basically start off, and the best way that I could describe for this thing is that you're imagining that you're a semitone above where you actually are for this lick, and it's going to be really clear melodic statement, but a semitone out, if that makes sense. So the lick goes like this to start. So we start on the 16th fret, we go down in close to our implied root, which is D flat. and then we go up the D flat arpeggio, D flat major 7. So like that's 18th fret, 15th fret, 16th fret, 15th fret, 18th fret, up to the 17th fret, and then fall back down scale wise, 15 to 18. And if you imagine for a second that we played that in C major, it would work really nicely, right? Good. Let's try again. Like that works as a melodic statement really nicely. And that's what makes it work so well as an outside line, is that it isn't just random. It's a strong statement essentially of the major 7 arpeggio. And so, right, the next part of the line, we go so that is starting up here on the 16th fret, down to the 17th fret, up to the 18th, up to the 16th, up to the 16th, 18th, 20. And so you could try that again, as I say, in C major. And it works really nicely as a beautiful kind of melodic statement. So try that in any key, try it in G major. And it could work as either a Lydian type lick or an Ionian type lick. Or so, right, back up to here in D flat. Is where we finish on this 20th fret. So we then they end very strongly on the major 7, which is actually also our C, which is basically where is home, or A. And then he does this kind of nice little, I think that would be an appoggiatura figure, technically. So we're going from the 18th fret, hammering onto the 19th fret, pulling off to the 18th fret, down to the 17th fret, and this thing now is going to happen essentially in the A minor pentatonic realm. So we're back to home. And the line then goes, so like that. The action's a bit high on this guitar, so it's a little bit tricky. So you get that. That's the whole line. Up to the 17th fret, down to the 19th fret, down to the 19th fret again, down to the 17th fret, up to the fret, I think, and then down like that. 17th fret, 17th fret, 19th fret, 17th fret, and then back up to the 17th fret for a A minor, down to the 19th, 20th fret, down to our root on the 17th, and it kind of falls off from the G to the F sharp, so 15th and 14th. I think that's what he does. So really tricky to actually get it executed cleanly and in time. I'm filming. Like that. So the tab I'll put up for this, but this is what I'm going to spend some time working on so that I can hopefully put together an intro where I can play it half decent. So the whole line. Good experiment with different endings. But yeah, a really fun lick. And it would even work, as I say, if you just took that first arpeggio and make that in C major. It doesn't even have to be outside, so experiment with playing it inside and outside. I think it works really nicely both ways. But what is clearly outlining is that taking something, a melodic statement, a strong melodic statement, which the kind of major 7 arpeggio really works nicely here, and taking it a step above for a short passage, and then really strongly stating that you're back to home works really nicely for a playing outside strategy, and that's what I kind of learnt from that lick. So hopefully that was vaguely interesting to you. And if you want to play it, you're going to need to practice it, I imagine. Because it's got a really slippery improvised feel to it, but give it a try. I'll catch you in another video soon. Feel free to like and subscribe. Patreon for the backing track and tab. Thank you, Jack Gardiner. The first players that I can really remember thinking of, okay, that sounds different to stuff that I'm used to hearing. One of them was George Benson and the other was Robin Ford. And I think Robin Ford might be a good place for some people to look at playing wise. He's got a course on TrueFire. Part of my sponsorship partnership is that occasionally I'll tell you about things that might be relevant. And I think Robin Ford's course on TrueFire is one that I've seen pop up all over the place. And I will delve into it a little bit more, but I mentioned Robin Ford specifically because he's a guy that I think blends really melodic kind of blues soloing with occasional outside kind of flourishes in a way that Jack's lick did here. So that might be a good place to look if you want to get more into this. But specifically that Jack Gardiner lick, I think just basically covers it all, doesn't it? It's just, you know, take a strong melodic statement out and then bring it back in. Give it a try.